Well, thanks for tuning in. I'm here today to talk about the sacking, or as it turns out, the non-sacking, of the Mind the Gap lady. And her name is Emma Clarke. Anyway, most of you have probably heard about this right now, and I wanted to say that I wrote to what I know as London Transport, but I guess it's not called that anymore. And this is what I said. I said, "Greetings, Lords of the Underground. There's a saying that goes something like, 'Sorry doesn't butter the biscuit,' or some such. Well, that's not true. Saying sorry is actually a fine way for people to make the world a better place. According to news reports, Emma has said that she has been misquoted, misunderstood, and is sorry for any offense she has caused. Now it's your turn to say sorry, you big dopey heads. Don't fall into the gap of corporate intolerance for human beings. Say you're sorry to Emma, and also let the world know that you're not fools. She brightens millions of people's lives each day. She deserves her job back if she still wants it. That is, respectfully." So that's my little note, and I was actually very surprised that they got back to me within a few hours, and the reply goes, "Dear Mr. Tyson." Well, this is a funny start to this letter because that's not actually my name. I mean, Tyson is a very good name. It's the name of a mighty pugilist, as most of you are aware, and the name of, I think, a meat products company. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't really eat their products, but I've noticed them. Anyway, it says, "Dear Mr. Tyson, thank you for your feedback form concerning the situation involving Emma Clarke's spoof announcements that she posted on her website. I think I should start by clarifying that, despite what has been widely reported in the media, no one has been sacked by London Underground or Transport for London. Emma Clarke was never a direct employee of either organisation but an external supplier. Now, just want to say that I've hired people in my short life, and I've been hired and worked in various different jobs, and I know what this is about. This is a way of avoiding responsibility for your employees, okay, and for people that you really are engaging. You know, letting someone go because you never gave them a job, it means you didn't let them go. You still let them go, okay? I know that you know it's just a way around reality and the truth, okay? If you fire someone, you fire them, okay? You don't want to work with them. Anyway, they say Emma Clarke allegedly made some disparaging remarks about the underground system when she was giving an interview to a journalist. While we appreciate that her comments were intended to be humorous, we, like any other organization with a relationship with suppliers, also had to think about the repercussions of what she said, and any upset that might have been caused to tube users. Well, there's 2 points there. One is the thing about that as a employer or someone who's contracting someone else's services, you do in fact have a right to expect that they fulfill obligations and that they do the job that you've asked them to do. And sure, the tube does in fact have that right regarding this lady. But here's the real thing, is the second part. Upset that may have been caused to tube users. I think that most people who are walking around in that great city of London, most of them know what it's like to have a job. Most of them know what it's like to have that relationship with an employer. And I think that also most of them know what it's like to be fired. If they haven't actually been fired themselves, they know someone or is close to someone who has. And I think that what's upsetting them is the way that you have behaved, the way that the Lords of the Underground have behaved. So And I think that has to be obvious. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe me and the excellent YouTube poster who I'm replying to with this, whose screen name I've just forgotten, my apologies, maybe we're the only two. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think actually most people relate more to Emma. Okay. Their letter finishes off, "Passengers on the Underground will continue to hear Emma's announcements. We certainly have no plans to re-record the messages that she's already recorded for us anytime soon." And they say, regarding that first paragraph, that it's therefore unlikely that we will use Emma Clarke's services in the future. Well, we knew that. I suppose when I wrote my little piece, I thought it's maybe possible for you to go back, for you to say, you know what, it was alright. Everyone had a good time. We don't want to appear to be heavy-handed and humorless, and so we're going to have this person that everybody loves, or whose work everybody loves, maybe do the announcements for whatever new stations we might build, and so on. But I guess not. Anyway, just want to chip it in a little 2 cents about an artist whose work I've always admired. So, thank you all.